still get pills. I'm aiming for wigs, so I'm aiming to kill. Set up in the men's, don't give a fuck, you can still get drilled. All I wanna do is crush that porn. My niggas them told me make peace before you go to war. I said fuck that, I wanna drill now and then drill some more. Smoke my man in the face, yeah that point got scored. Couldn't give a toss about law. Niggas no CP. More time if it was done by the 7, it was done by me. I ride for my G's, put my heart on the streets. So if you see me, that's nothing but teeth. So chat tough and I'm spinning round. Ask the ops how that spinner sounds. When I spin the banks, try and know that's a nigga down. And where I'm from, we always know to keep things around. All the risks that the team be taking. That's why my nigga Nero's money.
I've got in the building. Excuse me. Volts UK, salute to you, brother. Thanks for that message. Happy holidays to you, bro. Gil Cole's main man. Happy Christmas to you and your family, loss. Yeah, the same to you, Gil, most definite. Happy Christmas, mate. Tyrone, salute to you, bro. Happy Christmas to you if you're in the house. Right. Just want to quickly kick off, because last time I was on here was a while ago. Drinking that coffee, I see. Yeah, sure am, Ty. Staying off the beer for a bit, mate. I'm sick of drinking, so for once, it's coffee. So, yeah, quickly. Want to talk about Arthur Peterviev. You can get on if you want, Ty. You're more than welcome, you know that. If you won't get on, I'll drop you a link, no problem. I just quickly want to talk about Arthur Peterviev, because last time I was on here, he was due to fight that weekend. Impressed with him, yeah. Started slow, as pretty much as he always does, but picks the pace up. I thought Marcus Brown did okay, I did, but that's what I was saying to Stormy before. It's very hard to keep somebody like Peterviev off you, because the guy's just got an absolute great engine, loves coming forward. Sure, what's the point? Sure you got... Yeah, of course we'll. Right, send it to you now, Ty. So let me invite you, mate. See if he's still on the old email. Jacob Jennings. Salute to you, bro. Happy holidays to you. Long time, bro. Yeah. TS Boxing. See? Yeah, Jacob Jennings. Salute to you, man. I've sent it to you, Ty. So if you won't get on, happy holidays to you, Jacob. So yeah, just quickly, just to round up Peterviev, yeah, he's a beast. I am looking forward to seeing what he does next. I want Anthony Yard go after Bivol, I do. I really do. I know he's supposed to be, could be fighting the winner of, is he, Joe Smith Jr. versus Callum Johnson. But I want him to go after if it ain't that limp-footed, limp-legged, dusty-ass nigger, Mr. Johnson. Are you, Mike? If you won't get on, you know you're welcome, Mike. Happy Christmas to you, mate. Yeah, same to you. Happy holidays, Jacob. Bruce goes, yeah, salute to you, Bruce. God, they're all coming through now. Happy holidays, Bruce. Hope you're having a good one out there, brother. I've sent you the link, Ty, anyway, if you want to get on. So, yeah, just quickly getting back to these. I want Anthony Yard go after Bivol, because I think Yard beats Bivol. I really do. I just don't see anything. I know I keep repeating myself, but no, Bivol is a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter, but I think he's hyped up to be what he's not. All right, Ty. Your mic's on mute, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. How about you? How's your Christmas been?
Yeah, I can hardly hear you. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yeah, how's your Christmas been?
Yeah, he's still a bit quiet. Yeah, it's good. I thought I had freaking coronas, didn't I? So I've been. I haven't seen anyone yet. I've been off all day and yesterday, but I've woke up today. I've been all right, mate. I think my body was just run down, from work. I only finished work Thursday, the gym and all that, and plus the weather's changing. Um, so yeah. So Tyrone, quickly, bro.
You see my
What did you
avatar?
What did you think of Baturviev?
Do you see my avatar?
He... yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the story about that, right? I think I've posted in the
You need to
WhatsApp
speak
chat.
up a little bit, Ty, because I can hardly hear you, man.
Wait, can you hear me now? Is
That's
it
better. That's a
okay?
lot
Okay,
better.
okay, yeah.
I said, I don't know if you heard my story about this, but basically, like when he went down that second time, let's be
Yeah.
honest, he wasn't hurt with anything. He was looking for a way out. In my opinion, the pressure was getting to him, and I mean,
Yeah.
you can see that he did that little puppy face, and he looked to his corner. I
Yeah.
slammed my laptop shut. I knew he wasn't gonna get up. I just slammed my laptop shut, and I walked off. I just said, "This guy, he doesn't want anymore," and he didn't get up after that. He just did that.
Gone quiet again, Ty.
What about now?
That's better.
I think there's something with the.
Joseph Brown, salute, bro. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, but he did that puppy face, and I said, no, he doesn't want anymore. But
Yeah.
what I think about the fight, I thought it was okay. I thought he won the first 2 rounds, and then maybe 7. I mean, sorry, not 7, 8. But that's it. And I thought the headbutt was on purpose, because that's the 3rd time he's done it in 4 fights. The exact same cut as well, by the way. He did it to Bajajak, he did it to John Pascal, and he did it again to Beterbiev.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dirty fighter, isn't he, mate, to be fair?
When Stormy did it, well, Stormy has his face cam up. It's so funny when he did it. He did the whole shoulder roll thing, and he ducks underneath and comes in with his head on purpose.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Do you know what, though, Ty? To be fair, though, mate, I think he's a very hard man to keep off you, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's got a relentless pressure and engine what he comes forward.
It's going to take somebody to either be really perfect and box him up, which is very possible, or somebody to beat him at his own game.
Yeah.
To beat him. I do think he's slowing down.
Oh, yeah, I do.
For sure.
I do. But I still think he's got some good fights left in him, though, as well, if he keeps very busy.
Yeah, if he keeps busy, yeah.
Yeah, because he's just not active enough, is he? He only fights like... I know he's had a lot of problems. He's had hand injuries, he had COVID.
I had an issue with he had a mandatory defense with that Chinese guy, Fan Long.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
That got pushed back 3 or 4 times before they just scrapped it.
That's right. Yeah, but just quickly before I get off that and get on today's subjects, I want to see Anthony Yard go after Bivol, I do, because I believe he can beat Bivol. I really do. I just think Bivol's a hijacker of that belt.
I would go down the route he's going now. I would swerve that fight for right now. I think he'd get boxed up.
I wouldn't, mate. Well, I don't know. I just don't think Bivol's all this and that like people are making him out to be.
He's the most technical, I think, out of all of the champions.
Yeah, do you think? DP Rocker, salute to you, brother. Happy holidays. Right, Ty.
He's like an out and out guy, but he hasn't had a knockout since HBO. I remember that fight since Sullivan Barrera. That was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
I just don't rate him, mate. I honestly don't. I think he's a good fighter, but I don't think he's all this and that. What people make him out to be. I just don't think he. I think Beterbiev would beat him. I really do. I think Beterbiev would beat him.
He's just been pedestrian with his performances.
Yeah.
Just
That avatar's funny, man.
I've got some other ones too. I need to find.
Yeah. Right, okay. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, yes, this. Did you see that fight?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
I laughed at the scorecards.
Oh, yeah, they were crazy, weren't they?
Yeah,
They
but
were.
uh, I think he's he's for sure shot now. Like no
Oh, for
question
real.
about it. He's been shot like you've been saying for I'd say since after the first white fight.
Yeah.
To be honest, that was 2016, and then he lost to a bum. That Caballero. Caballero is a bum.
Yeah, he lost to him years ago,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah.
Do you know, right, okay. I was texting on Joseph Brown. He's put Bivol will box yard shoes off. Bataviev beats Bivol. I definitely
I could
agree
see
with the
that. I agree
second
with the
one.
first statement for sure. The second statement, I don't. Could be. I don't know. I don't know how much Beterbiev has left. That's the issue.
I think Bataviev beats Bivol, and I think Yard beats Bivol as well. Salute, Gil. Salute to you. Mike's put Chisora's defence is disgusting. Yeah, but the
He
thing
kept
is,
doing that. He kept doing that cross guard defense. He
the
kept
thing
ducking
is,
down doing that cross guard, and he kept getting hit on this. What was it? The top right of his head, the top left of his head every time with the same punch.
it was the same combos all the time. That
Yeah,
fucking left
yeah, yeah,
uppercut, the
yeah.
right uppercut, the straight right. If Parker hadn't been £10 heavier, I don't know why Parker didn't go for the knockout. He'd have knocked him out. Especially was it round 7 where Parker caught him when he come forward, and and Parker sort of like just stood out the way, and he just dropped to his feet. I'm thinking to myself, fucking hell, Parker, finish him. You know, I don't want to see anything bad happen to Derek, but I did a video this week because he's come out and told everyone, whoever thinks I should retire, he's told them go fuck themselves. He said
Okay,
he'll be back out.
all
He'll be
right,
back out in the summertime.
okay.
That's crazy, that is. Parker showed mercy. Yeah, I agree, Joseph. He did. I honestly think he did show mercy. I think he felt sorry for him.
And then the rallies at the end. I mean, one word to describe that was fluff. I mean, Parker was in no trouble in any of those, and the
No,
crowd would get behind them.
to be fair, Ty, I quite enjoyed the fight. I thought it was a
Yeah, I
lot
thought
better
it was a
than
fun fight,
I
funny
thought it
fight.
was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And fair dues to Derek, he gave it a go, but man, he's shot to pieces now. Like Josie Brown's just said, Parker showed mercy. He most definitely did. Parker could have been at the bar drinking, having a cigarette, and just hitting him like that with the other hand whilst he's having a cigarette and a beer, and still beat him up. He just
Probably.
there just wasn't. I don't even think I scored it 9 rounds to 3, and that was being generous. I gave because I felt sorry for him. I only really gave him 2 rounds. That was all I gave him. 2 rounds. What's Mike put? Edward is like as if he dies. Put him in exactly, Mike. Exactly. And did you see what Fast Eddie come out with after?
Yes,
And
I did.
Chisora's done a statement today. Yeah, he's saying that
Saw that.
he'll beat Wilder if he can get past 4 rounds. He'll beat Wilder. Well, let me tell you something. You've got more chance of Derek Chisora gassing quicker than what you have Wilder,
I don't know
and
about that. I'll be honest with you. I think
I
Deontay
think
right
so.
now has totally disappointed me. It's disappointed a lot of people. I think he's in a really bad place right now, in a place he shouldn't be. And he had all the potential in the world. I don't know what happened. We need a champion in this country, a real one to unify everything. I don't know if we'll
Yeah,
ever see that. I'm totally you know my feelings on this.
I know. Yeah, but the thing is, though, I don't care what anyone says. He fastens fucking Derek Chisora's hat on for him all day long.
I
If,
don't
De- if,
let's
Der- if Derek can't get past that flipping uppercut, what he kept eating all night, and that straight right off Joseph Parker, imagine what he would get if he got hit with a straight right off Wilder. He'd be out of there. Put it this way, if Dylan White can ice him, then definite Wilder would ice him. And I
and
like Derek.
I want to also get this too. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, right? In that third fight, that's probably one of the worst I've seen Deontay. Honestly, I don't know what happened to him after the first Fury fight.
I don't know, mate.
He looked really, really bad in that fight. I don't know if it was the damage or what. I just want answers for this. I have such high expectations for him. Go ahead.
The thing is, Ty, I'm going to read the comments in a minute. The thing is, some fighters have just got other fighters' numbers. I think for me personally,
a different story.
Yeah, but for me personally, mate, I think the third fight was better than the second fight.
I mean, you can't get worse really than the second fight, but in the second fight, I thought he had something wrong with him, but in the third fight, it just blew that away. You know, it's just he gassed out after a round in this third fight. To be honest, right? After one round, he was gassed, and it was like he was zombified. I don't know where the Deontay I'm used to seeing is there anymore. I don't see that.
Maybe it's not. You never know. He's pushing on himself. What is he, 35, 36?
Turns 37 next year.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah.
He could be coming. Joseph, Gil speaking to Joseph Brown.
No, I'm not in his inner circle. You're right, Joseph Brown.
Mike's put, Chisora can't get past 4 rounds. He's always gas. Yeah, I agree. Joseph Brown's put Chisora's down and out. How do you know his mental state of his inner circle? I don't know. I just think.
No, I don't know either.
Well, I definitely think he flattens Derek Chisora, put it that way. That's one thing I do. And for me, Fast Eddie to come out with a statement, and if he wheels him out against Wilder, I think that could be some serious damage. Like Porky said, that's suicide, that putting him in with Wilder. I just think Derek Chisora's shot to pieces, mate. I don't want to see him no more in the ring. I don't understand why he can't.
But you see, if he had won, that wouldn't even be a conversation, would it?
It would though for me because I've got no.
I know, but like now to be, I saw an article saying that he's been reduced to a contender. That was a do or die fight, really.
Chisora.
No, for Deontay.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, it was do or die, really. And I'm not, and you know me, I've said since 2018, I said that Fury wasn't all that. And I'm not going to switch my opinion. How many times have I said win or lose? I said if he beats Deontay, he's still a bum. About Fury. It's not even a like thing, it's just my opinion. Like, I really believe he's not all that.
Yeah, no. Well, there's nothing wrong with your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, isn't they? So let me read these comments quick. Mike's put, he's like 12 hot L's. Exactly, Mike. Well, Magic Man, salute to you, brother. But salute Loz and all chat. I like to see Parker versus Ergovic. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Parker's got to step up now. He's got to. He can't keep fighting bums or fighting these mid-tier fighters. He's got to step up now, Parker has, surely. Lose a better weight and go and fight someone. Because I think he looked slow because he'd put on that extra weight. Joseph Brown's put Reddit Bone had Holyfield's number was picking Holyfield to beat Tyson. Right, he was picking Holyfield to beat.
It's not the number
Tyson's
thing.
First. Hang on a minute, He's put Tyson's the first fight because I need glasses, man. Through Holyfield was done after the third bow fight. Yeah, good point. Good
It's
point.
not a numbers thing. If he was boxed up, that would be a different story. You're not going to overcome that gap. But for him to come into your wheelhouse and do that to you, a relatively light puncher, it's embarrassing. I'm just going to be honest. We had a lot riding on this, and to see that happen like that, I mean, it was to the point he wasn't even holding his hands up. In the first fight, he held his hands up almost every time. He didn't even hold his hands up. He was just like, get away, just trying to get through the rounds. And I just said, what?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
What
well,
on earth? What happened? What was all the stuff we were told was going to happen by, his friend, Mr. Scott? We were told a lot, right? And we got something else.
Could be because it was nearly 2 years out of the ring, though, as well. That would have played its part.
I don't know. I mean, it was the fight of his life, really.
Mm.
He needed that so badly.
Yeah. Right, let's move on because there's other fights I want to talk about. Right. Fucking I've gone off the rail now. What I was talking about? Oh, are you watching this fight?
Yeah.
You watching that?
Yeah, I'll be watching that.
What do you think to that?
I think it's a good fight.
Yeah, I do. I think it's a close fight as well. Do you?
But Joseph Brown, I've never said he's the best. That's the thing. The loss was embarrassing. It was. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's just be brutally honest. You stick one side of the fence, you stay on it. Anyway, what do I think about the Johnson fight? I think that's a good fight. I think it's going to be battle of who takes more punishment or who can take a shot better. And I think we know the answer to that.
I don't think he's getting the full 12 anyway.
No, it won't. No, I think they're going to fight on the inside. And I think Joe Smith has a much better chin. I've never seen Joe Smith rock. He's only been knocked out one time, and that was because of a broken jaw. And that's why he lost the Sullivan Barrera fight as well. Well, part of the reason. I mean, Barrera was a much better boxer.
Yeah. But yeah, he's very inactive as well.
Joe Smith?
No, Callum Johnson. He's very inactive and he's pushing on as well. Mr. Pad, salute to you, bro. But lost. Leicester City, Leicester. I've not seen it yet, brother. What a game. Who won? Yeah, so that'll be a good fight. Are you watching the Ortiz then versus Martin?
Yeah.
Are you watching them too?
Yeah, online.
Who have you got for that?
Probably Mr. Ortiz.
Will this be his first fight since he lost to Wilder the second time?
No, this will be his second fight.
His second fight? Who did he fight after that then? Because I've never seen him fight after that.
Alexander Flores or whatever, but apparently part of his purse was withheld because they say he took a dive. And
yes, I do remember it now. Yeah, you're right. It was 4-0. City with 10 minutes less to scored 3, make it 4.
I think Ortiz should just take this fight and
wow. Say again, mate.
I think it's not moving fast enough, like for him. I think he should take the money he's gotten and start. He probably already is putting in other places, investing.
Yeah.
Because who's going to fight him after this fight?
That's the thing. No one wants to fight him, do they?
Nobody.
I tell you what, though, I don't think it'll be as easy as what you think. I quite like Charles Martin, me.
Yeah, I like Charles Martin.
I think he's got art, hasn't he, Ty?
Yeah, when he's not paid, he does.
Yeah, because I know he made himself look a clown when he said that I walk the earth like a god and all that, and then he got laced out. But since then, he's I liked him in that Kawanaki fight.
I thought if it went 12, he could have stopped him or won.
Yeah. Do you know
I actually think I put money on him to win that fight, and I lost it. But he lost by a round on everything.
Yeah. I think I wouldn't write him off, me. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't write him off.
I think it's just experience. He's not as skilled. This isn't Gerald Washington.
He's fighting that night as well, isn't he?
Yeah, who they have? An undefeated Russian guy. versus that Kaladze guy who dropped FA.
Yeah.
He's a perennial PBC bum. Then you've got perennial PBC bum, fringe PBC bum, whatever you want to call it. He's a filler. He's like an extra.
Yeah.
Then you've got what else? You've got Gerald Washington, who's another, filler extra, versus a guy from Turkey or whatever who FA jogged but beat on decision on the Pacquiao undercard for Thurman.
Yeah.
That was a couple years ago. Then you've got the rematch with Mr. Rice and Kofi. I don't know about that. Then you've got Negron, who's also a PBC bum, but he's kind of worked his way back up with some easy wins to fight Frank Sanchez, so he'll probably get stopped in that fight or lose a decision. And then you've got the main event.
And it's up. Yeah, but Frank Sanchez, who's he fighting then? Because I know he's fighting.
Carlos Negron, he's another PBC. They've got 3 PBC bums there.
3 PBC bums?
Yeah, fillers.
And it's pay-per-view. How much is the pay-per-view?
40.
That's not too bad though, is it?
I mean, it's usually 75 for us. I'm not paying for it.
No. I'll stream that. I'll get it on my Fire Stick.
I will too.
Hey, this is what I wanted to show you. If I can find it. Where is it now? Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. I'm terrible, me, with stuff. Check this out. What do you think of this?
How much respect are you getting now, given you beat Ramirez over in America, before you beat Prograis, you've mentioned Baranchuk as well, Postal. Nowadays, do you feel that Scottish boxing's on the up and you're at the forefront of that?
Yeah, I feel I'm getting the recognition now I deserve. I think I've been deserving of it for a long time, but now I'm on the best platform. I'm on Sky Sports, and it's the biggest and best platform in the UK. So yeah, my fights are going to be getting shown to the wider public here and over in America now as well, with being linked with Top Rank. So yeah, my fights are going to be getting shown both sides of the pond, and yeah, my profile's only going to go through the roof now, and I keep getting the right results. It's just going to go the right way. Yeah.
Right, and then look at this. I was laughing, but I did record the comments today. But look what Sky put up.
I mean,
right. If you think about it, just let me say this. If you think about it, that to me is an insult, right? And I'll tell you the reason why. This is why they were going mad, because don't quote me. I'm not sure if Josh Taylor is headlining it or if it's Eubank. But what they were saying in the comments, why is a guy who can hardly sell out a leisure centre, that's Mr. Eubank at the front, why is he at the front and Josh Taylor's at the back? And that's what I should have made the video into the like showed you the video. But what I'm trying to say, right? When Josh Taylor fought Jose Ramirez, Sky Sports didn't even bid for his fight. They didn't even bid for it, and they had chance to, because Top Rank offered them if they wanted to see it, if they wanted to air it, and they didn't even bid for it. It wasn't even shown on UK television. Neither BT or anyone else, any of them went for his fight. But what made me laugh now is Sky Sports are all over his nuts now. Because they're showing Top Rank. They've got some kind of deal with Top Rank now where they're showing Top Rank fights. And he fights under Top Rank, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's an insult, that me. Now, I'm not sure if he's headlining it, but if he isn't, and Eubanks is, then that's a disgrace. Like I say, don't quote me because I could be wrong. Josh could be headlining it. I'm not sure. But that's a piss take, that is.
Eubank is wasting time.
Say
With
again.
Eubank is waste. I agree with you. I think Taylor probably should be headlining, but Eubank's ego.
That's what I mean. It's a fucking joke. This guy, who's Eubanks' best win? A shot to pieces James DeGale and
And Arthur Abraham, that's it.
a shot to pieces Arthur Abraham. Exactly.
Yeah.
The guy's a bum. He's not a bum. Eubanks is a good fighter, but he just loves fighting bums. He's never pushed on with his career. He's all he wants to do is fight bums or low tier fighters. That's what pisses me off about him. He's arrogant. He thinks he's better than what he is. But if he's headlining that fight, man, if he's headlining that bill, that's a disgrace, that is. That's a disgrace. Say again.
They're trying to make him fight who? Liam Williams, the guy who just lost to Andre?
Yeah, well, you just... Go on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go on, and I'll jump on after.
I mean, he's kind of wasting time because in May he fought Marcus Morrison or whatever, who just got knocked out again, right? Then he got then he fought some Muslim guy on 2 days' notice. What was his name? Wanji Maji. What was his name?
Something like that.
And he like messed up his shoulder or elbow or something, and he retired on the stool. I didn't even see that fight. That's just what I heard. And because he fought Korobov here,
yeah, I remember that
2 years ago, and he was losing that fight in the first. I thought Korobov was just going to box him up for sure. I knew it.
Yeah.
And then he fucked up his shoulder. And in the fight right after Korobov, something happened like that again, and it went 3 rounds, and he fucked up his ankle. So he has 2 KO losses on his record because of bullshit. So he saw that, okay, the Korobov fight, he got lucky because they were trying to build him up to fight Charlo. And now he's went back home and is going this route. So what does he want to do? Does he want to fight Andre? He can't beat Andre. His best bet is probably Charlo, huh?
Eubank.
No, he can't beat Andre.
No, can he fight?
No.
No.
His best bet is Charlo because he can fight on the inside with him and can bang.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, just one sec.
Will Magic Man? No. No to that. I'll be 40 before we have a real heavyweight prospect. And that's why it's so sad and depressing. The state of heavyweight boxing in our country. It's really pathetic. It's really bad.
I think the whole state of heavyweight boxing is shite anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree with that.
Shit,
yeah, man. That too. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, but Eubanks, just getting back to him, man. He's fighting that. What is it? Liam Smith.
Liam Williams.
Liam Williams. That's it. Yeah, and he got used as a punch bag against Andrade.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, Ty. The kid's got heart, man. He has got heart, because he was smashed up in that fight. But Eubanks will just beat him up again, and then where does he go from there?
Nobody knows. I mean, Triple G fights. He was supposed to fight the guy from Japan, Murata, this Saturday. Or last Saturday, or whatever it was this month, something like that. But they rescheduled it all the way to March, April.
Okay, now
COVID. So I feel bad for. Listen, in this day and age, that's why I kind of understand why guys swerve fights now, because in this day and age with social media, you can't afford to lose, and the cardinal sin is getting knocked out. You cannot afford getting knocked out. Unless it's to the body or something or an injury, because it's like game over, pretty much in this day and age. You won't get fights. Your stock shot all the way down. Money is tight. It's just a disaster. You're frozen out.
Well, I just think in general, mate. I just think boxers are swerving each other anyway. The thing with boxing as well. Netty G, salute to you, bro. I'm going to read the comments in a minute, but yeah. I'm looking forward to Josh Taylor's fight in that Catterall soon. I think he's going to get duffed up. But it'd be interesting to see what Josh Taylor does. He's on about moving up, isn't he, next to 147. Me personally, I think he should stay at 140, defend his titles a couple of times, and then maybe step up. But we'll wait and see what comes of that. So let me just read these quick. Gerard Anderson is the best up and comer. What do you guys think? I've only seen a couple of his fights, so I can't really comment on
No,
him.
no, he's not it. He's
Mr.
not it.
Pads, Mr. Pads has put, I really like Dave Morrell. He deserves a lot of praise.
He's okay. He's all right.
Yeah. Joseph Brown's put, we go Gerard Big Baby Anderson. He's the future of the heavyweight boxing in the US.
No,
You don't think
no,
so?
no
Lord
way.
Sweet Real, salute to you, bro. He's put happy holidays all from Beemore, USA, fucking with tank strap season, man down, lion killer, Lions King Wilder. Yeah, salute to you, Law. I've seen you around for a while, but salute to you, bro, and happy holidays. Yeah, so I forgot where I was now. So you don't think anything of that Gerard Anderson then?
Not at all. I mean, Top
Right.
Rank can get any of the guys that they want. Let me tell you something about Jared Anderson, right? I mean, it's just small, but he was boxed up pretty badly by Dakari Scott, who's 5'10", around 270 pounds. He's obese. And then you've got Richard Torres, who's a full-time engineering student like I was, who boxed him up as a hobby in the amateurs as well. He's the silver medalist from here. And Richard Torres knows how far he can go himself. Richard Torres knows he isn't all that either.
Yeah. Hey, Big Dusty's coming back soon, isn't he?
But there's no money at cruiserweight, so he's kind of stuck. I like Richard Torres, not boxing wise, but just as a person, because he's kind of grounded and he already has exit strategy. So we're talking about guys who either aren't that good or have exit strategies, but already beaten Anderson. It is the amateurs. But my big thing with Anderson is issues his defense. And I feel he kind of slaps with his punches as well. I mean, you can look the part, but I want to see him get hit or something like that. It's all right knocking over some of these guys. But
I've only seen him fight twice, so I can't really give you an honest opinion.
I don't think he beats Dubois. I would put Dubois in with if I was Dubois if I was Dubois, I would jump right on top of him and get him out of there.
Yeah.
Too big, too strong.
What about Big Joe? Think he'd beat Big Joe Joyce?
Who? Joe
You
Joyce
think
versus
he'd beat
Anderson?
Joyce?
Nah. Not right now.
Joe Joyce isn't doing nothing either, is he? He's another one who's parked up.
Well, he was supposed to fight. I know this guy. He's from Ireland. Big sexy Sean Turner.
Who the hell's that?
He's like a journeyman fringe.
See what I mean?
Area level contender or like English title contender.
That's
Big
bullshit, man. Big Joe should be. This is what I mean about heavyweight division. It's just so stale. I don't. Do you know what?
Right, Mike.
I don't even like talking about them because it's bullshit. You have a fight, like, and then you've got a rematch clause. Then you've got to wait fucking 6, 7, or 8 months to have a rematch clause,
Right.
which puts everybody else on hold.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got these other fighters who are below, like Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, and all these other guys, Gerard Anderson, Ergovich, Joseph Parker. Why aren't them lot mixing it up? Do you know what I mean? Why aren't they? Why? You've got the bullshit with Dylan White, what's going on now, and Tyson Fury. Fury's on about vacating his strap, or I heard a bit of the interview with Old Fish Eyes saying he wants 20%. He's not getting, that's all he's got. No, he wants half, but we're only going to give him 20%. That's all he's worth. And we can't make a fight if he can't go down to purse bids. And I thought, see what I mean? It's just a constant wheel or a constant chain of shit. Just shit,
Yeah.
innit? It's just absolute shit. Max, but someone is going to put him in his put him on his ass before he realizes that shoulder roll style ain't gonna work for him. He on about Mike, and then Joseph Brown's put Dubois. My days. Anderson weighs more skill than
I
Dubois,
agree that Anderson is way more skilled, but
and he stops him. Oh, he's on about Anderson.
yeah,
So Joseph's saying that he'll stop
no,
Dubois.
no, no, no. Anderson's definitely way more skilled than Dubois, but you've got that tank in front of you. All that slapping shit isn't going to work. Too small. Too small.
The thing is though, what was always my thing about Daniel Dubois was his body movement. The man's just got no fucking body movement and no head movement. He's a sitting target. If you were if you were to put Daniel Dubois in with Joseph Parker, I think Parker would beat him. I honestly do. I think
No.
Parker would. I think he would.
I think it'd be a
he would.
toss up.
I think Parker would box his head off because he just can't move. But Daniel got some quit in him. Do you know they all have though, Mike, haven't they? Do you know? I was watching that Ebony Bridges fight against that Sharon Courtney, you know, from about a year ago, where Ebony Bridges, his eyes out here, he's fucking out here, man, and she kept going all the way through till the end. That puts some of these boxers to shame, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They all got big dollars signed in their eyes these days. You can hear them ringing like a cash register when they get hit. Facts, Will. Facts. That's what pisses me off. They don't want to fight each other, man. I mean, you got all that shit going on with Errol Spence and Bud. I don't even talk about them anymore because I've given up on that fight.
For me, if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I think it's a toss-up fight. Whoever wins will win. Period. Yeah. They both got flaws, so whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, same for me. I'll talk about it if it happens, but that's gone straight out the window for me, that fight. But like I say, you've got this shit with Tyson Fury, Dillian White. You got Usyk on hold because AJ's got a fucking
rematch
clause, and it's now till March.
I think Usyk is the best heavyweight.
Yeah.
I think he's the best now.
Could be, mate. Josie Brown's lost. Watch some of Big Baby's fights and tell me your assessment of it. I will do, bro. I definitely will do. I'll check him out. What's he put? Brownlaw said he watched a few. What are you on about, Mike? Brown said he watched.
He's telling Joseph Brown that you said that you've watched a little bit of him. You've seen him. You've seen a little bit of him.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Only a couple of his, maybe one or two. I've seen little clips of him from a while back.
He can do the pimp cane and the top rank stuff all he wants. I mean, he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, I'll check.
He's another guy who thinks he's better than he is. He also tells everybody he's 20 when he's 22. I mean, it's just all this weird stuff. He tells people he's younger than he is to call himself the future when he's 2 years older than he actually is in interviews. It's just weird. It just puts you off.
Do when Big Dusty comes back, though?
The real Jarrell Miller? I don't think he beats the real Big Baby Miller.
Do you know what? For all the years I give Big Dusty loads of abuse, I'm looking forward to seeing him back in the ring, me.
I would have liked to see him versus Joshua. It was sad that didn't go down. That was the decline of this current this era sucks anyway, but I thought that was probably its height. After that, it kind of went downhill. Joshua lost, and then Deontay lost. I can't believe I picked Deontay in all 3 fights. It's just backfired in my face. Totally.
Max, but Boxing Squared gets mad at me because
How could he tell you? Boxing Squared is from New Zealand or wherever.
I wasn't impressed with Anderson's last fight. All right. Who the hell's that?
That's a
God,
bot. That's what they've been doing now. That's a bot.
all right. Well, he can get deleted. Hmm. There you go. Yeah. So wrap it up, Tyson. Get off in a bit, but
Okay.
there's some good fights coming up. Like you say, sometimes, mate, I can't even be asked to speak about boxing because the way that it's running at the moment, it's just shit, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like you say, but we need we need a clean up in this heavyweight division, man. We really do need a clean up. Who's who's climbing
Well, let me
upside
tell you
in the
something.
Empire State Building? It's Big
It's Big
Baby.
Baby.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something about it. And I was telling my mom this the other day on the phone. I told her um, how bad this heavyweight division is. Let's look at Eric Molina, right? And I'll tell you the story behind Eric Molina. So in '06, he's doing his thing
mm,
in Texas. He's teaching special ed at the high school. And he's watching a Tuesday night fight, right? And he's like, this is back in ESPN when they had the Tuesday night fights. And he goes to himself, he says, I'm 6'4". Maybe I can do this. So he goes to Dick's Sporting Goods. He buys himself a heavy bag and he orders himself a pair of gloves and he starts trying to teach himself. And then he talks to a friend who knows somebody to be his manager. And just like that, the pro debut of the former two-time heavyweight champion, Eric Molina, started. Not even 5 months from him learning about boxing to
yeah,
having the first fight. That's this division today. These
yeah,
are
yeah.
most of the guys. Most of the guys.
Yeah, it's shite, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Right, Ty, I'm going to get up out of here, mate. Is there anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, not really much to talk about. I mean, Keith Thurman comes back on another pay-per-view, which is $40. Make that make sense.
Yeah, Ponytail's fighting soon, isn't he?
Yeah, it will have been almost 2 years and 8 months, I want to say.
Yeah, that's mad, that. Do you
2
know
years
what?
and something like
It's a
that.
shame about Ponytail. Because I used to like Thurman, me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he just went off on his magic carpet playing his flute in the Himalayas,
Yeah,
and got married, and he'd come back 2 years later. He wasted 2 of his best years. That I don't know, man. Like when he beat Porter, that's I liked him. That was a good Keith Thurman. That
even the one that beat Garcia the
yeah,
year
Danny
after.
Garcia as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was on free TV
yeah. And then
over here. I remember watching that.
yeah, and then he just disappeared, didn't he? And then he come back
Yeah,
now. I
yeah.
was watching a guy, Warzone, put a clip of him on the bag, and I was watching him, and he seemed very slow, not like dead slow, but he seemed quite slow on the bag, and I just thought maybe it's like 4 years too late now.
Yep.
He's he never fought since Pacquiao beat him, has he?
Nope.
Fucking hell, that was ages ago.
Yeah, 2 years and 2 years and 8 months. I think 2 years and 8 months will be when he
You know what I
returns.
mean? Nearly 3 years out the
Yeah,
ring.
3 years, yeah, out of the ring. Yeah.
Plus the 2 years what he was off before anyway.
Yeah, before that Pacquiao fight, he was actually the Osasito Lopez fight was about 2 years itself.
Mm,
It was another 2 years. Yeah, it was. It was almost exact. It was a year and 11. Yeah, it was 2 years because he fought Garcia. Then he just didn't fight all of the rest of 2017. He didn't fight 2018 at all. Then he came back January of 2019. Then he fought Pacquiao July of 2019, and he hasn't
yeah.
fought since then.
Fuck you now. Well, see what he's got left, eh? See what he's got left. Shame because I like Furman. I thought he was a good fighter, man. But he's
And he's in there with a, this isn't a pushover.
No. Right, Matt. I'm gonna call you back. Right, Ty. I'm gonna get up out of here, bro.
Yep.
Get something to eat. I'm starving.
Yep.
Say thanks for everyone in the chat for coming through, and enjoy the rest of your holidays. Enjoy the rest of your daytime.
Yep. You too, man.
Holidays,
You
bro.
too. Yep.
Good
Shout out to
speaking to
everybody
you.
in the chat.
Yeah, man. I'll be back again. I'll come back again in midweek.
Yeah, like do or next Saturday, do like a post fight on this if you want.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, talk about that. Yeah, get that limp-footed, dusty-ass nigger, Mr. Johnson, on here. All the best, Will. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, bro. And everybody, right, I'm out of here. Peace out.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.